to throw some hundreds. And that whole life that you run from, baby girl, keep running. Keep running. It's pressure with me. Ooh, it's precious to me. I got my anchor out. I'm locked in your seat. You know you're my baby now. You're special to me. About your time, about your diamonds, you can keep the receipt. I got you down, I got you loose, I guess you owe it to me. Is you down and out for your spot? She don't want it, no more, don't want it. Get my own, I get it in and go. Shot it, owe me something, better pay your toll. Hey, hey.
Hello, fans. Welcome to this presentation of the NBA Sunday night action right here on 2K Sports. And like everyone else, GA, I'm looking forward to the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, we have a pair of the best centers in the NBA. Points in the paint will be a key number tonight.
I got him.
Now, here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Oh, that's just too easy for Jokic. This is why defensively you've got to get him away from the basket.
Pass to Holmgren. To the paint. Back to Sharp. 5 on the clock. There's the three. That's Jokic with the rebound. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Huskies.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
Edgecombe. And the dunk by Edgecombe.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
So first quarter just over a minute and a half in.
Great anticipation defensively. He saw the ball coming before it even left the passer's hands. And you see the frustration on his face. He had a great opportunity there, and he blew it. Well, it's early, but I love their offensive game plan to this point.
Right, we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically aspect.
Huskies with the rebound.
Well, the defense was solid right there, but that's just a missed opportunity at the rim.
Here's Jokic. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Jokic just got his second basket.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Here's Sharp, driving the lane. Oh, he misses the dunk. O'Neal on the wing. Pass to Christie. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And they're on the break. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Chet Holmgren talked about how he succeeds in spite of his slender frame. He said, "You can't be afraid of contact. I'll continue to use my strengths out there, my length, being slippery, playing hard, and try to get better at my weaknesses, too, throughout my career. That will leave me in a good spot." Guys, back to you.
The sky's the limit for him. Okay, thank you, Allie. Edgecombe, no good. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Sharp. The Huskies leading by 8. Pass to Jokic. A rebound by Washington. Fast break, here we go. Here's Caldwell Pope. Off with the layup. Now, here's Jokic. Let's go. And it's Daniels with the rebound. Unhindered, going all the way. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Few defenders can keep up with Sharp in the open floor. This guy is electric.
Jokic. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Jokic just got 6.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
And it's the Huskies on the break. Christie has the open look. Drains it from beyond the arc. 9 points in the game so far.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
And stolen by Sharp. Got a piece of it. Jokic with the steal. The 10-footer. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
Sharp with it. Picked up by Edgecombe. Back to Holmgren. Pass to Sharp. And here's Caldwell Pope. Down to 5 on the shot clock to end the run. And Sharp puts it in.
Oh, nice job executing inside. Sharp's confidence is what makes him such a dangerous player.
Over in the corner, Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Well, the score reflects it. They've just been the better team all the way around.
And so it's Max Christie making highlights for the Huskies.
The visiting team, 8.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Huskies?
They're controlling the pace of this game, pushing the ball up court and getting good looks in early offense.
And I like how they've played defense, turning turnovers into points. Those are huge.
Jokic on top. No good on the difficult long-range runner. Here's Sharp. And then Sharp with the dunk.
And good quickness there. Sharp, exciting to watch when he's in attack mode.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's ready to talk things through with them. He'll bring it up for the Huskies. It's off to Utah after this game where they'll face the Jam. It's game one of a 3-game road trip. Pass to Fear. Back to Jokic. 4 on the clock. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
Tim, I can hear it in my head right now. You called Steph Curry must-see TV. Does anyone from this next generation?
Well, Kevin, certainly Victor Wembanyama would be at the top of that list. You're talking about a one-off when you combine that size with that particular skill set. And then Anthony Edwards would be another guy because of the explosiveness and excitement that he brings every single night.
It'll be exciting to see this next generation and see if they do impact it like the ones before, for sure. From downtown, wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
And he sinks the second. And he makes all 3.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played.
And that is one of the things Holmgren brings to the table. His rim protection is critical for this defense.
Number 21.
Out of this world. Sharp is so quick into the air, and then he just hangs forever. Able to do things most others can't.
To the wing right side. And then Sharp with the dunk.
And an exciting player coming into his own. We're seeing all of what Sharp has in this one.
We know about Holmgren's exceptional play defensively, but Tim, talk about his offensive game.
Well, he's incredibly versatile, Kevin. He can score down low. He can handle the basketball, shoots the 3, and I'm not talking about standstill shots. He has the mobility to even come off screens.
Here's Jokic. Again, the miss by the Huskies.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
And they are showing you why it's so important to get off the floor before the defense can set themselves.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And Holmgren pulls it down.
Oh, just a little too cute on that one, and it cost him.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
In a tight game like this, you really have to take it one possession at a time. Focus on limiting mistakes.
One of the best passing bigs the league has to offer. If you're open, Jokic will find you.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Max Christie. That's his first foul. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Holmgren the screen. Fires the 3.
You know, he started off shooting it pretty well, but here in the second, he has started to falter.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Here's Sharp. He's got 16. Caldwell Pope outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Caldwell Pope's got himself on the board with 3 there. Put it down hard!
Watch out below. Woo!
And you want to talk about game time. Edgecombe is still going up while others are coming down.
And it's Sharp missing. Dunn left side. Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Oh, the Joker taking over. He's had his way offensively, making it look easy.
Here's Sharp. Huskies with the rebound. Pass to Edgecombe. And the dunk by Edgecombe.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
Rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. And then Sharp with the dunk.
We've heard the stories about Sharp and how impressive his vertical is. Now we see it on full display.
And the dunk by Holmgren.
And that's how you do it, guys. Ball pressure and then get some runouts.
Here's Edgecombe. Off target at the rim. Driving to the basket. And he can't jam it through. The Huskies leading by 5. Over to the left wing.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
Clock management is everything right here. Time and score are paramount.
And then Sharp with the dunk.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Well, not all turnovers are created equal. Live ball turnovers lead to that.
Visiting team.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. The Huskies on top, up 3. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. It's good from long range. Holmgren's got 9.
And with that threat of the outside jumper, Holmgren generates space for this offense. And sometimes as a point guard, you got to take things into your own hands.
Yeah, right. It's okay to be selfish when you have a chance like that.
Well, that's an explosive move right there, and it was perfectly timed.
And the dunk by Holmgren.
Assisted by.
Oh, he's just too long and too quick off the floor. That was an easy one for Holmgren.
Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Jokic gets it done right in front, in close.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. You know, the pregame routine is something I know you embraced, and we see that with guys like Curry and Durant. We've heard a lot about what they do. What was the most important part of your pregame regimen, Tim?
Well, you know, Kevin, for me, I was really going to be judged based on catch and shoot percentages. Can I get off threes? So for me, it was all about high volume three-point shooting before the game, getting comfortable from every spot on the floor where I may get a shot.
And same routine every game?
Every game, same thing, and I made sure, of course, I finished on that make.
Wow. Here's Jokic. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Williams with the steal. Pass to Jokic. Latrey. Flexing that range, Nikola Jokic.
Third quarter off to a great start offensively. That's 3 of their first 4 they've made.
The 3 ball. And it's Sharp missing.
Great job on the closeout and taking away space against a good shooter.
So Greg, talking about Jeremiah Fears for a second here. Both he and his brother, Jeremy Jr., play college basketball at the same time during the 24-25 season.
Clearly, this sport runs in their family. Jeremiah's fearlessness and competitive spirit have made him an enticing prospect, and I'm sure he attests he owes that, at least partially, to Jeremy.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Kicks it out to Holmgren. Offline with his 3.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Pass to Sohan. Here's Dunn. Shot clock at 5. And slam dunk by Fear.
And you see the athleticism on plays like this. Fears really gets up for a guard.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. No good, unable to end this run.
He bailed out the defense because that's an easy look for him.
Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Well, you have to love the execution, and you have to love the relentlessness.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
2 minutes.
Hey, Kevin. The league is hoping for more competition for the All-Star game, and one idea to motivate the players is more prize money for the winning team. It worked for the Emirates Cup. The All-Star festivities drive revenues and publicity for the league, so those that are advancing this suggestion say, put some money on it. Kevin?
All right, Allie, we thank you very much. Caldwell Pope brings the double team. At the Dunn. Misses from the corner. Here's Sharp. And then Sharp with the dunk.
And Holmgren using that 7-foot length to see the whole floor.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And a new group getting ready to come in for the Huskies. 1:25 left in the third quarter. Jokic a screen. Crisp. And that one is hammered home.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Sharp. Going inside. Huskies with the rebound. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
And you look at Ekstrom, he had really good assist numbers in college, and there you could see it translate at this level.
And it's Sharp missing.
Yeah, he has had a hard time finding rhythm this quarter. Just cannot get one to go.
Back to Jokic. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. And then Sharp with the dunk.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. And so it's the home team in control.
The visiting team, 45.
And And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. The Huskies leading by 9. Here's Edgecombe. And Holmgren pulls it down. The shot by Sharp. Nobody around. Off target from three-point range. Now, here's Jokic. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
Here's O'Neal. 4 on the shot clock. The Huskies need to get off a shot here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
The ball goes to the away team.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear. And immediately. The Huskies making a switch here. And now, let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well during that last break I heard Kenny Atkinson as he talked with his team. He said, keep it going guys, ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks. To the inside. Jokic rising up.
And that's his MO. Sometimes he can score more points by himself than the rest of the team.
Outside for Caldwell Pope. Outside Daniels. Pass to Sharp. Inside. And the dunk by Holmgren.
You want a high percentage take offensively, get it to Holmgren in that spot.
And here's Jokic. Here's Christie. And stolen by Daniels. For 3, Caldwell Pope. Huskies with the rebound.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
And here's Jokic outside. Hits the three-point bomb. Jokic has got 5 points now this quarter.
And that's his second 3 of the half. He is starting to cook from deep.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You gotta love the effort. That's big time.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation.
And there was some power behind that slam by Edgecombe.
And the foul on Dyson Daniel. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Jokic with it. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Well, that is the long arm of the law right there. Holmgren, an exceptional rim protector.
And Jokic with the 3. Jokic has got 31. And one way players look to expand their game, adding counter moves to keep defenders off balance. Greg, what was something you added that really gave defenders pause?
You know, the snatch back pull up, you know, using your speed to kind of get the defender going downhill. And then you slam on the brakes and just create that separation to then go into attack mode.
Holmgren fires. And they get it back. Now Sharp. Shot clock at 6. Oh, and he cannot get the layup.
And being such a good passer out of that 5 spot makes Jokic a triple-double machine.
Free throw, good. Jokic. And Jokic drops them both. Guys, if they're going to make a run, no time like the present.
Yeah, and certainly we had to expect a better game than this. Been very ugly thus far.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
stolen away. With the teardrop, Jokic pulls it down. The Huskies on offense. They're on a 14-6 run. Trey, good.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Huskies.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And now, for the year, this is going to take them to 7 wins.
And with this win now, we're all square, 1-1. 2 more games yet to come in what's proving to be a very competitive season series.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Jokic.
Well, he just checked so many boxes tonight. He got buckets for himself, created for his team, and as a result, he just racked up a triple-double.
Sharp. No good from outside. Here's Jokic. Five to shoot. Pass to Christie. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation.
Substitution on the court.
Now, here's Sharp. So the Huskies win it. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight.